Hello and welcome to the lower limb class, level 1. You should have been referred here by your physiotherapist. We're going to start off with a warm-up. That's going to involve marching on the spot. This workout's been set up for you to follow along. If you find that any of the exercises increase your pain or make the pain a lot worse, then please stop. You'd expect some discomfort, but we don't want to be aggravating the pain. So please stop the exercise and wait for the next one. If the following exercises are continuing to aggravate your pain, then please stop. Just moving on to the next exercise in the warm-up. So just bringing your hands down and then up over your head, feeling a bit of a stretch in the back of the leg. The class setup today involves 40 seconds on an exercise, followed by 20-second rest. If you feel like you need more rest, you can pause the video if you need to get water or you're just feeling like you're needing longer. There are 6 exercises in total and we'll be doing 3 rounds. And we'll just move back into some marching. If you feel like you need a bit of a longer warm-up, then please continue and add in your own moves as you feel necessary. And then we'll be shortly moving on to our first exercise, which will be sit to stand. For this exercise, you will need a chair. We're about to go into our first exercise, which is sit to stand. So get your chair ready and you're going to be sitting back on the chair and then standing up from that. We're going to be doing this for 40 seconds and then resting for 20. A few cues for this: make sure you're trying to focus on sitting your hips backwards rather than letting your knees go too far forwards. And also try not to let your knees collapse in towards each other. Ten more seconds. Okay, and relax. And we're going into a 20-second rest now, so have a break, get some water if you need. We'll next be going on to marching. Three seconds, and then we'll be moving into marching. This is like what you did in the warm-up, lifting the knee up, alternating legs. If you feel like you need a surface to hold on to be more stable, then please use one or use the chair behind you. Five more seconds and then we're moving into 20 seconds of rest. Okay, and relax. 20-second rest and then we'll be moving into our next exercise. Three seconds and we'll be moving into footbridge. So you're laid on the floor for this. You're lifting your bum up in the air, squeezing your bum, and then slowly back down. Five seconds. Good, and relax. Again into a 20-second rest, and then we'll next be moving on to heel raises. Three seconds, and we're moving into heel raises. So standing up, You can use the surface again if you need support, but you're just lifting those heels up off the floor and then slowly lowering. Five seconds, and then you come in again into a rest before we go on to the next exercise, which will be a single leg balance. Get some water and get ready for the next exercise. Five seconds, and then you're going to be moving into single leg balance. Okay, and ready. So for this, you're standing on one leg. If you need a support or to use fingertips or anything like that, then make sure you're using it. And at the halfway point, you're going to swap over to the other leg. Five more seconds, nearly there. It's good work. Okay, going into 20 seconds rest again, and then moving on to our next exercise. So next up is shallow lunges. So ready, we're going for 40 seconds. You're going to be alternating legs, just stepping forward with a slight bend in the back leg. What you want to make sure here is you're not letting your knee cave inwards, and you're keeping that nice solid straight lines with the legs. Five more seconds, and then again 20-second rest. It's good, and relax. Going to be moving on to our next exercise, which is inner range quads. For this, you'll need to be lying on the floor, and you'll need some kind of pillow or something to put underneath your knee for this to work. We're going to be going in 5 seconds. Okay, so you're putting a pillow or something under your leg, and then you're straightening the leg out. Make sure you're contracting the muscle on the front of the leg. And when we get to that 20-second mark, you're going to swap over to the opposite leg and doing the same thing, lifting that heel off the floor, really contracting that quad at the front of the leg. 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and relax. So that's the end of the first round. We're now going into a minute rest in between rounds. So you can take longer if you need to. If you need to pause the video, you can do. Go and get a drink, and then we're going to start back into the next round. So the second round out of 3, and you're going to be going back to sit to stands using that chair again. More seconds, and then we're moving on to round number 2. 3 seconds, and we're going into sit to stand for 40 seconds. that's good. And relax, and you've got a 20-second break. Three seconds, and we're moving into marching for 40 seconds, and start now. 5 more seconds, and then again into that 20-second of rest. That's it, rest now, and we'll be going into footbridge next. Three seconds, and then we're moving into footbridge for 40 seconds, starting now. 5 more seconds, and then 20 seconds rest. Relax, it's good work. We're next going into heel raises. Four more seconds, and getting ready for 40 seconds of heel raises, starting now. Three, two, one, and relax. Good work. Next, going into single leg balance. Okay, get ready for single leg balance, and that's starting now. That's the halfway point, and swap legs. Three, two, one. Good work, and relax. Next up, we're moving into those shallow lunges. Okay, getting ready for those shallow lunges, and we're starting that now for 40 seconds. 3 seconds. Good work. Okay, and relax. 20 seconds rest. You can pause the video for longer at any point if you feel you do need more rest, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. We're next moving into the inner range quads. So you'll be lying down and making sure you've got that cushion or pillow ready to start. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Begin. 20 seconds on each side. Okay, we're at the halfway point, so swap to the other leg. Three, 2, 1, and relax. That's good. That's the end of the second round. We've just got one more round to go, so you've got a minute rest here to recover before we start onto that final round. Okay, we're starting on to our final round. Again, beginning this with sit to stand. So get the chair ready, and we're starting for 40 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, and rest for 20 seconds. Next exercise up is marching. Okay, let's get ready to start the marching. Again, 40 seconds on the clock, starting now. Keep going, nearly there. That's good. And we're moving into 20 seconds rest before our next exercise, footbridge. Okay, getting ready for footbridge. Starting 40 seconds now. That's good work, and relax. 20 seconds rest. Moving into heel raises next. Okay, getting ready to start the heel raises. Again, 40 seconds, starting now. Great work, and relax for 20 seconds. The next one is single leg balance. Starting with a single leg balance, 20 seconds on each side. Starting now. Make sure you are safe with this and using a support if you need to. That's good, and swap sides. That's perfect, and relax. 20-second rest, moving into the shallow lunges next. Getting ready for those shallow lunges, starting now for 40 seconds. Five more seconds. Make sure those legs are staying in a straight line. That's good, and relax. 20 seconds. Next up is our final exercise, which is inner range quads. Okay, last exercise of today, inner range quads. Starting now, 20 seconds each side. That's good work, and swap to the opposite leg. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to go into a 20-second rest, and then we're going to go into our cool down. Again, if you need a bit longer, you can take a break. Make sure you get in some water. Okay, so we're going to be doing our cool down. You can do this at your own pace. You can add in some of your own exercise that you feel comfortable. Just starting with some ankle rolls. And swap sides. Going to stretch that inner thigh out, so just stepping out to the side, and you should feel this stretch running down the inside of the straight leg. And swap to the opposite side. Next up, we're going to stretch our arms off, so bringing your arm across your chest, bringing that arm up just to stretch the arm across. That's good, and swap sides. That's good, relax, and we're just going to move into our last bit of just bending forward, really stretching that back off and then lifting back up. You're starting with the chin, and then imagine one vertebrae at a time, just slowly going down and then slowly coming back up. This shouldn't be bringing any pain or discomfort while you're doing this. It should feel like quite a nice stretch. If it is, then I'll suggest to stop. This from the side, just really tucking that chin in, trying to get as far down as you can. You feel a stretch in the back of the legs and a bit of a stretch in the back as well. That's going to bring us to the end of our lower limb class level 1. Thanks very much for joining us.